Hi, my name is Bryce and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Jacko Trades. Today we're doing a channel update video. It's been a little bit since we've done an update video, and we've been in kind of a video production slump where I'm still doing stuff in the garage, I'm still capturing footage, but I'm not producing anything. I don't know, I'm kind of burned out on that side of things, but at least I'm capturing the footage, so if we have any more rainy days, which I'm sure we will, I have something to do with myself. But there's a lot to go over because I want to talk about some projects that we've worked on, some projects that are potentially coming up. I need to figure out what I want to do next because I'm kind of in decision paralysis where I have too many things I'd like to do and I don't know what. So let's get into the build that we just finished. We just finished building this, or not even building, restoring this Kyosho Outlaw Raider. This was originally my brother's. I brought it home last year when I went to visit my parents in Alaska. I just restored it. I basically tore it down, cleaned up all the parts, replaced parts that I had new spares for, made a couple of upgrades to it, put it back together. I did have to make some tweaks based on my first runs. I had some issues with the kind of initial start of the truck. I think it's partially due to a no-name brand brushless setup, but it might be just geared too high and we were running taller tires as well, so that might be part of the problem. I need to get it out for a couple more runs and then we'll call this project done. So, let's talk about the elephant in the room. We have a logo now. We finished our logo a couple months ago, maybe 2 months ago. The logo originally came from a buddy of mine who kind of sketched it out on a napkin, and then my son took it to the next level and actually digitally drew it and colored it in and kind of tailored it. And then I took it to the next level and created a logo from the artwork. And so once you have a logo, you've got to slap it on everything you can. So I've made a couple of t-shirts for myself. I don't have a online store yet. So this is another shirt that I had made. These are actually different manufacturers. I was just kind of seeing which brand that I like better. But I guess the next step would be to create some kind of an online store, just to provide an opportunity for people that would be interested in purchasing a t-shirt, or I don't know about the hats. So we had hats made too. These are embroidered hats. They require kind of a setup fee sometimes, and so because of that, I actually made kind of a small batch of these for me, and also if any of you out there are interested in a snapback flat brim. So I think with these, I did make a small batch of these. If you're interested, hit me up. I'm going to be asking $30 shipped in the US. That basically covers the cost of the hat, shipping materials, and shipping itself. Go ahead and shoot me an email. And of course, I have a new laser engraver thanks to Adam over at Adam's Playground that I've been playing around with. And when you get a laser engraver and you get a logo, you start engraving everything. I have a little rotary chuck for the laser engraver, and so I chuck this up and then basically it spins it in one direction and it rasters the laser in the other direction. But I think it came out pretty good for a drinking glass. Of course, the first thing you do when you get a logo is you make stickers. So now the channel has stickers officially. I actually started out with this guy here, and then I kind of wanted a little more pop to it, so I went ahead and put a border around it and I reprinted it. A little bit bigger too, so I got 2" and 3". And then of course when you're buying stickers through Sticker Mule, you can't resist the deals, so I got some holographic stickers as well. I do have a couple of stickers up on my sticker fridge from other channels. Yeah, so shout out to Poor Boys RC, shout out to Adam's Playground, shout out to All RC Fun, Iowa Budget RC Bashers, Right Place, and RC Birds. So if you've got a sticker you want to share with me, go ahead and shoot me an email and we can trade stickers. When I first started out the channel, they were kind enough to send me stickers, and now it's my time to kind of return the favor. So if you have a YouTube channel, you've got a sticker for your channel, and you want to trade, hit me up, send me an email, and we can trade stickers. If you're just a fan of the channel in general and you want a couple of stickers, hit me up. I will send you out a couple of stickers on my dime. The only thing I ask, and it's not even a requirement, it's just, I think it's kind of a nice return, is if when you get the stickers and you stick them on something, send me a photo of the sticker in action. Recently I've been entertaining the idea of building a wooden RC airplane model. So you kind of start looking at videos and whatnot, right? But so one channel that I stumbled across was Frank's Model Aviation Workshop. He does a really good job of documenting his wooden RC plane builds. So he's got a video series that he just finished for the Carl Goldberg Ultimate Biplane 10300. It's a classic kit from back in the day that Frank did a build series on, and that's how I discovered his channel. I've since then subscribed to it. His videos are long, because what he does is he goes through all the, like, so that biplane kit, I think he's got 28 videos in the series, and I've only watched a couple of them, but they're like on the order of 2 hours, because he's basically just running the camera in real time as you watch his build process. But what I like is that he's incredibly methodical in how he does his builds. And so I think there's a lot, if you're interested in building wooden RC plane kits, I think there's a lot you could learn from his channel. So that nicely dovetails into our next topic, which is what are we going to do in our next project. So the next project idea that I've been entertaining is, and I mentioned this earlier, is getting into a wooden RC plane build kit. I built my first plane kit when I was 13, and I remember as a kid going to the hobby shop every weekend and just drooling over all the cool RC plane kits that they had on the shelf. And so as an adult, I've managed to track down a lot of those kits that I always wanted, and kind of add them to my collection of kits to build. I think I really want to get into building another wood plane kit. It's a very kind of zen type of work, kind of like when you're painting body and you're just zoning out and not paying attention to the time or how fast you're trying to get through stuff, and just zoning out and doing your thing. And it's the same with wooden plane kits. You can take a kit and build it in a week, or you can build it in 6 months. You just work at your own pace. So, you know, with that being said, this is a P-51D Mustang from Top Flight. This is one of these classic kits that I remember staring at in the hobby shops, and I won't be building this. So, as I said earlier, I haven't built a kit in over 20 years, and I don't want to start off on something like that, which can be very challenging. So we're gonna go back to basics and build a top wing trainer, kind of a medium-sized trainer. So this is a vintage Carl Goldberg Mirage 550. This is so back in the day, this was their solution for electric RC plane. It actually comes with the motor, but there's no speed controller. You just turn it on with the toggle switch, and it just runs until your battery dies. And then it acts more like a glider as you come in. But this is also a vintage kit, and I don't want to ruin a vintage kit before I kind of get myself back into the game of building RC plane kits. So that takes me to this, a modern day trainer. I realize the trainer is more for a trainer from a flying perspective, which I'm not a very good flyer. I tend to crash them more than I fly them. I think a trainer is a good way to start. I do have some planes and they've got enough brains in them that I can be a bad flyer and not crash so much. But with these, I don't know if I'm going to put that kind of brains into it. So this is the SIG Cadet LT25. I've never built a SIG kit, but I was thumbing through the manual, and it looks like it's pretty well prepared. The LT25 stands for the size, so it's basically meant to use a 0.25 cubic inch two-stroke engine. I'm kind of on the fence on whether or not I want to build this up as a nitro or maybe convert it to electric. The other thing that's kind of unique about this for me, as far as building kits, is so the first kit I built was a Carl Goldberg Eagle 2, which was a trike style versus a tail dragger. Where this is a tail drag, which means you have your steering wheel in the back, which is coupled to your rudder. And then the trike build, like on the Eagle 2, they actually had a front wheel, which is also coupled to the rudder, and that front wheel would steer. So this is the kit that I'm gonna, I think, get going on. I think this will kind of help me unwind from the recent trend of long work days. Maybe this will help improve my mental state. And the last project that's been kind of sitting on my bench for a long time that I've been wanting to get to and just haven't gotten around to it is getting into the 24 scale crawler game. I'm super late to this, which is fine. It's not a race for me. But I've had this kind of sitting in my attic for a really long time. I've never opened it up in the sense that I haven't taken it out to drive it. I have opened it up to throw in all the upgrade parts that I have bought for this car. So I want to get this out, get it running, do major upgrade. I've got all these racing parts, and I've got the Fury Tech brushless setup for it. I've got all the brass upgrades to kind of help with weight distribution, and so I want to get this guy out and upgraded. But also, I picked out these stackable terrain plates from Kyosho, and these are, I don't think I would ever recommend buying these. They're not cheap, and all it is that kind of egg crate material. But I want to build up a little course. This is kind of zero effort course, right? So it comes with 5 of these plates, and you can kind of arrange these in a fashion such that it can then be, I think there's 4 corner ones, and you can kind of have a center one that you can stack up in the middle, like that. But I want to arrange these out on a sheet of plywood so that I can kind of set up a course and quickly take it down for playing around with the 24 scale crawler. Like I said, this is kind of a lazy man's terrain course. There's obviously people that have put together incredible terrain courses for the crawlers, but I'm just goofing around in my garage. And I want something that is easy to tear down. So that's why I've gone this route. I've already bought these, I just never used them, and so I might as well put them to use at this point. Yeah, so that, and this will get done regardless of what project I decide to do the build on, just so I can get this off the bench and start playing around with these 24 scale crawlers. And so that is kind of the conclusion of this video. Just a reminder, if you want a sticker, shoot me an email, send me your address, and I will get out a couple stickers to you. And that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Take care. Bye.